matchup. Going bigger on Wembanyama with Isaiah Hartenstein.
He's three to get it going. Vassell is off. And the rebound for the Thunder. Chet Holmgren looking to get going early in this one. Same with SGA. Blue Court struggled game one. To a good start in game two.
And Mike, remember in game one, what was it, about 3 minutes before this crowd sat down? Nice start here early on here for the Thunder.
They usually sit after the first basket. Many still on their feet. Hartenstein fouls Wembanyama, who saw that. A lot of work. A couple of years ago, Jamal got to spend some time working with Wemby. We'll detail that as we go through the night. Vassell misses his second shot. Thunder back the other way. Jalen Williams, that hamstring injury, came out of game one none the worse for wear. Dort, foul.
Alrighty, gentlemen, you're seeing from the Thunder.
One of the two Canadian starters, SGA the other one. Dort, 7th year out of Arizona State.
Chet Holmgren here in case Dort misses here.
His free throws attempts 3 and 4 on this postseason for Dort. He's made 2 of the 4. Castle inside. Swinging around to Penny. They drive and attack. They'll get the foul on Dort.
All the way to the cup to get fouled.
Knocks down the first, free in that opener.
And it's usually on the opposite side, and that was nice to see from Champagnie. 11 of the 12 shots in the first game were from 3. Attacking the basket.
Under early by 1. Dort's got the 3, Champagnie to 2. Vassell pressing the defense on Williams. Lob to Holmgren inside. Sees Wemby, doesn't go to the goal. Block at 5. SGA contested shot. Knock it down.
That is a tough bucket there. Not only did he have to kind of shoot over Wemby. Nice response there. Get the ball up quickly. Not allowing this Thunder team to set their defense.
But an nth-degree defensive bust there as Vassell was wide open. Williams. After missing 6 games, he took 25 shots and played 37 minutes in game 1. Wemby the screen, Wemby the 3. Knocked it down.
And the Spurs are bringing Wemby up higher in the pick and rolls, allowing the guard to get the space he needs to make the read.
And his second 3 of the series, not as dramatic as the first one. It's a 31-plus footer that he knocked down
to get to the basket.
Well, he'll hang with Hartenstein, who's guarding him on the other end. Gilgeous-Alexander works for space. Getting going early. SGA, a couple of field goals.
What I like about it is Jamal, quick decisions, right? This is what he's going to have to do, not allow the Spurs to settle in.
Harper and Dort battle, and Harper, who has had so many different, unique finishes right at the rim.
I have not seen many guys attack Lou Dort that way. That's a rookie, folks, playing like a vet.
Williams across the lane. Contact and a foul.
That's on Wemby. On the floor here with those 2 fouls.
Yeah, interesting move there as he does pick up number 2. Switches on Castle here. Wembanyama inside. Harper turned away by Holmgren, and Vassell, tough shot. Chet's long arm there to get him away. Hartenstein the board for the Thunder. OKC is open 4-4 from the field. Gilgeous-Alexander hit 2 of them. Hartenstein keeping it alive with 10 to shoot. Alexander weaves, sees 3. Holmgren free, didn't take the 3. Went inside. Off in time, no. Too slow. Shot clock violation.
And you see an early adjustment already. SGA is getting the ball up early, letting guys flatten out the defense and try to make something happen.
Double screen at the top. Got Harper headed to the basket. Again, Penny now takes the pass. Vassell, keep trying.
He's going to get so many of those opportunities in this series, Devin Vassell.
He's taken 5 of their 7 shots so far here tonight. Williams thought he was fouled by Champagnie. They say a piece of the ball. Wembanyama, attack, K-Dub. SGA took it away. San Antonio back as they did so well in game 1. Hartenstein joins the play. with his patented shovel.
A lot of those turnovers weren't live ball like the one we just saw. That's what hurt them.
Castle went to attack the basket. Gilgeous-Alexander the foul. That was the 13th foul on the Thunder. Castle to the... And Alex Caruso, often one of the best games of his pro basketball career, had 31 in game one. Really kept the Thunder in the first quarter when they were scuffling.
He sure did. This is where SGA has to be more aggressive. No Wemby on the court. He has a nice rhythm going. Look for him to stay in pick and roll and stay in action.
Clock at 8. Jalen Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Dort, who attacks. And Williams for three.
But why is that three there? That's the third time Lou Dort has gotten 2 feet in the lane.
No Wemby going in there. Take it away by J-Dub with Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Vassell. Can't finish. Come back the other way, the Spurs. Castle out of the corner. Keldon Johnson's got space. Number 3. Missed the 3. Castle inside. Can't finish. Fights to get it back. And he's fouled.
He had a huge block in the closing moments
he did.
down the bench. A lot of minutes, 51 minutes for SGA in game 1.
In that marathon, he played the most of anyone. And we are small here right now, save for Luke Cornett.
We're just at LA Fitness with the most talent in the world. That's all. We're just playing,
It's fun.
you know, small ball.
We like it. And Jay Mitchell had it tucked away. Because these young guards for San Antonio are pests, and that's the highest of compliments. Their hands into the ball so often. Nice feet to Cornett. Castle started it and had the helper. Luke Cornett, the dunk. A.J. Mitchell started and was really impressive offensively against the Lakers. Quiet in game 1. Dort on the attack. Out of the corner. McCain. Everything but the top 3 scoring threats for Oklahoma City. Not on the floor right now as Castle gets to the elbow and extends the lead to 4. No SGA, no Holmgren, and no J-Dub for the moment for OKC.
This is where Mitchell may have to be more aggressive. No SGA on the court. No Wemby in. This is where he likes to attack.
Baseline drive. Sees 2. Scores through it anyway.
Yep.
Minus player all playoffs.
Veteran Cornett guarded by Williams. Keldon Johnson bumped by Williams. Again and again. Fans wanted to travel. Great possession by Williams, who secured the board.
Keldon Johnson playing twister right there. Finally got a shot up.
Out of the corner. Dort. Got it.
What a start for Lou Dort. I've really struggled with his shot in these playoffs. In game 1, only got 1-3, but tonight.
Wow. Oh, Castle.
Wow.
Give me that horse. Man, that was sweet.
I'm just going to say H, Mike.
Williams trailing triple. McCain first to the ball. Coming baseline. Got hit. Foul called.
What a great opportunity, for the 9th, 10th, 11th guy on each team to get some minutes here.
And it fits the profile of these teams as we've seen through the year. Whether injury or talent deep on these rosters. They play them, and they're good. Casey Wallace now guarding Johnson. Double comes. Champagnie contested 3, not close. Thunderbolt.
No airspace.
Speed by Mitchell. Attacks Champagnie. Going too fast, lost it.
The second turnover here in this first quarter.
Numbers here. Corner 3, Johnson. And timeout comes for Mark Daigneault and the Thunder. The 2 starters come back in. Let's see if Holmgren can get going. He has not taken a shot as a turnover so far. McCain to the basket, can't finish. Champagnie the rebound. Wembanyama remains on the bench. Johnson on the attack at Holmgren. Protected the rim. Second try. Third try. Cornett puts it in.
Spurs absolutely dominating again the offensive glass. And it's not Wembanyama, it's everyone else.
They have 4 offensive rebounds. Williams, wild shot. Thought he was fouled. Back the other way comes Carter Bryant. Body at Harper trailing, did 2-on-1. Williams.
The other end.
Wembanyama, next dead ball. Dylan Harper trying to turn the corner. Southpaw 2. Back the other way comes McCain. Nice assist on the last trip down. Holmgren, will he take it? He pulls 3.
We asked for him to come to the party. They're going to need Chet Holmgren.
Down a bounce by Mitchell.
This is what everyone's been wanting to see.
Hands by Wallace. McCain to the deck. Holmgren the other way. Another turnover force. As good at it as anyone in the league. Wallace firing.
Live ball turnover. It's why this team won a championship. Turning you over, converting at the other end.
Jordan McLaughlin checking in for the Spurs, and he hits a 3. So McLaughlin, who only scored 89 points all season, has only played 24 minutes in the playoffs. Because of the Fox injury, another ball handler in the game, and he knocks it down.
Stay ready so you don't have to get ready. Jordan McLaughlin stepping up.
And Jared McCain, little imprint now on this series. 3 points, 2 assists. Inside denied. Still plenty of time here for the Spurs. Champagny knocks down that 3. First one tonight, hit 3 in game 1.
Reds, we talked about the Thunder trying to play fast, or the Spurs. They want to play with the first 7 seconds or the last after the defensive shift is side to side.
McCain rimmed it out. Holmgren keeps it alive. Shot clock off. Mitchell attacks. Step the buff. Will come to the line. 16 shots a game in that Lakers series. It's a 1-point Spurs lead. Not anymore. All even at 31. Final seconds of this first quarter. McLaughlin leading for Wembanyama. Attack. Holmgren the block. And it's going to be a charge on Wemby. Mitchell on the push. Williams going to try a 3 over Wembanyama. Quarter and deep to get going. A.J. Mitchell on the attack. Off. Hassan slaps it. Caruso is there. At Wembanyama. Wemby's second foul.
The third time, but you see the adjustment as Caruso knocks down the free throw.
Also, too, those other guys, everyone is attacking. It started with Lou Dort. Everyone is attacking the paint. Yes, he's in there, but you got to collapse it to allow the ball to get back to SGA where he has some operating room.
McLaughlin here running the show with the absence of De'Aaron Fox. Need more people to handle. Clock at 3. Bumped by Joe. Foul call on the floor. No good. Castle lost Caruso. Tried to draw the foul. Knocked away. Mitchell and Hartenstein have hands in there.
Already 6 turnovers by the Spurs. 21 in game 1.
Gilgeous Alexander sees Wemby. Hits Caruso.
Made 8 in game 1. Knocks down his first tonight.
Thunder shooting 59%. Wembanyama thought a lob was coming. It was not. Numbers for the Thunder. SGA got bumped. He'll come to the line.
Knight. Inside and gets open 3-pointer.
Gilgeous Alexander hits his first 2 free throws on the night. Was 8 of 9 in game 1 of the strike. Nice push by the Thunder. They lead by 7. Vassell couldn't catch it clean. Contested. Back to McLaughlin. She's settled down. He's been around. Year 7 in the league. That's a playoff time with Minnesota. Wembanyama using the window. Got it back with the left hand.
How did he get it back? He shot outside the paint.
Reg, how's he do anything?
What?
Hartenstein had a body on it. SGA got inside with a bump in the basket.
Hartenstein deserves credit as well because Wemby would have been up in the pick and roll. Hartenstein is keeping him occupied down there to give Shea the space he needs to get that shot.
You see Shea, a much better first half so far. McLaughlin out without Fox. They just need more bodies to play and handle the ball. That's why he's been in. Great drive from the top. Again, another at the rim finish by Harper.
And we call that a 45. When the 4 and 5 both come up to half court to set the pick and roll. Let the guard choose what side he wants to go to attack the paint.
Shea on the attack. Vassell saw him hesitate. Knocked it away. Still 10 to go. Wiggins.
Wallace says,
Wallace turned to Caruso takes Wemby out. Dances him. Fades up. Got it again. Timeout. Nope, no timeout. But Mitch was going to take a timeout. He was just telling Tony Brothers he missed one. 8-point lead, OKC. This time knocked away. 3 again, Joe. Rebound, Wembanyama. They keep pushing. Castle attacks Hartenstein.
Nice. And that long three missed, that's almost like a turnover. Because now, if you're the Spurs, long shot, long rebound, off to the races.
As you see, they're getting it out of SGA's hands again. He comes to get it back over Wemby. Took the bump. Didn't get the call. Vassell attacking with speed. And he'll be in the act of shooting. He's come off day yesterday. We went over to check in on the Spurs. And Ashley, they were toast.
You said it, Mike.
Castle all played a career-high minutes in that game one.
Look, we called the game and I was tired. I came down in my slippers as well.
Rez, that Peloton, you were on it.
Hartenstein over Wemby. Doesn't get it. Wembanyama the board. So the Thunder had a run. They're so good at those runs. But San Antonio has stemmed it for the second time. Corner pitch to Vassell. It's Wembanyama inside. He had Joe. Now he's got more attention. Oh my goodness! Stephon Castle! Welcome to this earth!
Oh my goodness!
You can see it a mile away, Rez. You can get to that launching pad.
Takes that out of the corner for Wallace. His second three of the game. Caruso right up at Castle. Free dive for the ball on the ground. 4 down to get it. Still free. Keldon Johnson comes away with it. Pass for Wembanyama, take it away. Here comes Caruso the other way. SBA! You were not known as the greatest screen setter in the league. You are to me, man. I was so glad not to get the incoming from Reg in this series. Harper inside. Okey doke, SGA at the basket. Again, the Dylan Harper finishes at the rim. They're all unique. They're different. They don't work.
You know how many hours in the gym you have to work on that too to have that kind of touch?
Bryant the block. Wemby the block on Hartenstein. The Spurs erase 2 on that trip. Champagnie for 3. Back the other way comes Cason Wallace. He's got 6. Lucas Alexander being denied. It's Vassell with the primary at the moment. Into traffic it comes, so Wallace is free. Short on the 3, got it back. Isaiah Joe. Inside, second thought, come back out. The airspace is restricted when one is in the paint.
One, the only one, however you want to word it, Mike.
Opened away, yet another turnover by the Spurs. Lucas Alexander smoothly gets to the elbow. Trying to draw the contact, didn't get the whistle. Harper accelerates. Couldn't finish. Back the other way, Wallace. Isaiah Joe going inside, sees Wemby.
It is uncanny every time they go in there and they see him.
What would you have done?
7-footer as the beginning option of likely many as we go through. Vassell contested 3. A.J. Mitchell, good defense there. The rookie Bryant kept it alive. Castle deep. Williams the rebound. Bryant was in his way.
Jamal, like those last 2 possessions there by the Spurs. They can get those shots anytime.
Holmgren pitched it out. Jay Will. Right back to Wallace. Agree.
That's the OKC Thunder ball movement that we're used to seeing. Side, breaking down. Open 3.
And he has 3 of their 6 makes from deep. Castle turned away. Thrown away. Spurs turnover number 11 in this first half. McCain back in. Corner pick. Williams. Thunder have taken 13 threes. 13 of their 37 shots here tonight.
These are great looks, too.
Hey, Castle's physical with him. Takes him right to the basket.
Is that more? Is that considered bully ball there, Jamal? That's straight bully ball.
Absolutely.
Holmgren doesn't take the three. Cornette fouls him on the way to the basket. But all
That's got to be and one. Here.
They say, are you not entertained? We both were by you. Thank you. Good for Holmgren for the Oklahoma City side to get on the board. He's got a couple of field goals and a free throw. He's got 5. Lead is 9. 4:20 till halftime. Castle. I have to keep looking down and remind myself he's in his second year. It's just so poised and so good. I know he's good at UConn, but it's just exponentially better here. And we're talking an outstanding Final Four player, but he's jumped right in at a high level. Holmgren loses it. Spurs the other way. Stephon Castle again through the traffic out of
The plunge pool, the saunas, the massages.
Champagny rimmed it out. Spurs 5 of 13 shooting the three. Gilgeous-Alexander.
That's a great score, Reg. He knew where he was going the whole time. Even though he sped up and acted like he was going, we call that the sale. You sell something to get what you want. Great shot by NBA.
Wemby's out. Wemby's back at the table to return. Harper pulls back. Hit the deck as he came down. McCain attacking Harrison Barnes. Fumbled the dribble. Still plenty of shot clock time here for the Thunder. AJ Mitchell has some space. Got hit by Cornette. Late clock. Holmgren. Gotta go. Gotta go. Gotta go. Didn't get it. The contest. Cornette able to keep it alive. Castle on the push. Champagny inside. Castle bumped out of space and a foul. Third on the Thunder. 4 been hamstring injuries for Williams. Right hamstring bothering him during the year. Left hamstring keeping him out of the last 6 games of rounds 1 and 2. Third quarter begins with Dort. Inside 4-2. Dort has 8 as Reggie and Jamal, the Thunder, have their largest lead of the night.
And the Thunder picked up right where they left off, keeping SGA off the ball so he can run over Iverson cuts and get behind the defense, so to speak. Loosens up the defense for him.
Wembanyama from the top. Hartenstein guarding. Wemby looking to get going here after 2 field goals in the first half.
What I like about that play for Wemby, they kind of put him in that dirt area at the top of the key where he can kind of see where the doubles are coming from.
Hartenstein the pick. Holmgren the 3. Air ball. Dort trying to keep it alive.
I'm going to be of him there. I continue to check in with the team, but they have no update.
Okay, Zeke, thank you. Harper works inside. Again, a finish. Just cut all those together. It's a beautiful reel of tape.
He just continues to make highlight-type plays to show his future star potential.
Holmgren trying to get space inside, couldn't. Gilgeous-Alexander. Castle keeping an eye. 2 hands on him. Works to the right. Hartenstein. Beat the clock.
That's twice he's done that little teardrop over Wembanyama.
That's that touch by Omarion right there, Reg. That's that touch.
Castle hit up.
Oh, is that going to be Hartenstein? Because that would be 4.
Game 2 of that Phoenix series that he had the grade 1 hamstring injury. Champagny missed the 3. And here it is, game 2 of this series again. Wembanyama's going to launch and knock down the 3 and park back at the Thunder fans and bench.
Not only launched, but he got hit in the head on the backside by SGA. Surprised that wasn't a foul. Didn't affect that 3-point shot.
Down to 8, through traffic. Gilgeous-Alexander picked it back up. Hartenstein, another shovel. Missed it, got it back. Finds Dort, corner, Wallace, 3. Wembanyama secures the board. Zora.
Update, my Jalen Williams left hamstring tightness will not return.
Okay, Zora, thank you. Wemby at the back gets pushed by Hartenstein.
Good though for Chet.
Out of the corner for 7. Hits the 3 of the Spurs. Nice little push here to get it back within 5.
These 2 teams are like looking in the mirror. They're literally carbon copies of their police.
And who's going to blink first, right?
Ball's out of the corner, replaced by Williams for 3. Rimmed it out, knocked down 1 in the first half. In fact, all of these shots have come from 3. Wembanyama knocked down Williams. To the basket goes Harper. Timeout.
Range shot, something that's a lost art in our game.
The shot they frowned upon in the regular season, that one?
Yes, that one.
You see that possessions for 48 minutes. Extrapolate that out through the season.
Man, Google is going deep into the Rolodex to come up with these.
If you want to dive deeper on any NBA playoff topic, ask AI mode in Google search. Searching for that one was Vassell. Wembanyama awkwardly lands. Clock at 10. Dort shoots. Wemby is slow here and gingerly getting himself back up the pace after the land. And he looks at Cass like, give me back. I'm fine. I'm just going to pull 3. And tie the game at 66.
I don't know how you guard him, right? The side down low advantage, and then when you get up on him, you can knock down a three. Nice response here by Jay Will. Three in the corner bucket.
All 6 of his shots have been threes. It's his second hit. Wembanyama going right at him now. Corner 3 for Sell puts San Antonio right back to even again. In Oklahoma City, small here. No Hartenstein, no Holmgren. Deflected out of bounds by Harden.
When you're staying stationary.
7 in the first half, Ashley. 8 in his third quarter. Caruso!
He literally just checked in.
It's literally just walked on the court.
Don't tell him that. He doesn't know. He's hot.
Like you didn't shoot the first time you touched the ball in your life?
Right.
Wow. Wemby feeling it. Basket bound. No. Yes on the putback.
Oh my gosh. This is a treat, man.
Gilgeous Alexander wants some of this. Double. Swing, swing, swing. Dort out of the corner around Wemby. Caruso. Wembanyama with a right hand says no. And he gets fouled. And Dort comes after the ball. Physicality. It's almost a set of rules for that guy. AKA the Jordan rules. I'm not putting him there yet. But I'm just saying, you noticed.
Wow.
I said, I'm not putting him there yet. Right. I'm just saying, you're watching him play differently than other guys because how good he is. Champagne, the trip, and the fact. I mean, like, are you the internet? Like I said, words out of my mouth and you're killing me.
They will remember that game won by Wemby, where they were. Since the Michael movie, the hottest movie out.
Caruso again.
And words for the Spurs bench.
Yep.
13 now for Caruso off the bench. Perfect from downtown. 3 of 3.
Castle loses it, goes to the basket, attacks at Holmgren, and finishes.
Now getting the ball out of SGA's hands. We saw this in the second half of game 1.
A.J. Mitchell able to save it again, downsized. OKC, save for Holmgren underneath with Vassell. You got a size advantage in there. Wemby's roaming, covering everybody on their shirt.
Right reads on the double team. Get to his mid-range shots. Get into his wheelhouse. Knock it down shots.
Harper inside. Denied by Gilgeous Alexander. Back the other way. Come the Thunder. McCain protects, floats. Can't hit. Holmgren fights for it. Doesn't win the fight. Castle back the other way. Good hands, Mitchell to knock it away. McCain line it up. Holmgren crashing the glass. McCain has it back. Somewhere lurking is Caruso. There he is. Screening for SGA, who spins. That comes up short. Holmgren trips with Harper in this fight between these two teams here in the Western Conference Finals. Haymakers being traded. Under by 4. Spurs did lead early by 5. Castle steps back for 3. Missed it all. Caruso on the rebound. Gilgeous Alexander is getting inside. No Wemby. To the basket and 1. Young, but still one of the vets on this team. Just went over to Castle and kind of reinforced that, right? Lead Beckham to 7 for the Thunder. Let's talk about the absence of Harper for San Antonio, Jamal.
It is going to be so important for somebody else to be a playmaker and a big shot maker.
Like Keldon Johnson going right at Holmgren. Getting it back. A third time. He goes up against the 7-footer 3 times and scores.
Spurs have been consistent, dominating the offensive glass.
Holmgren on the attack and 1.
I've seen him show. I just like to see a little bit more emotion in moments like this.
Right. It has to happen. That emotion has to be there. He's one of the best players in the league, right?
Right, and we see Victor, how animated he is all game.
Was personal for Victor as well, right? Not just winning, but who he's going against.
Well, it's got to be personal for Chet.
Vassell.
You said that ever so soft. Listen, ever so smooth.
I'm just listening to you guys. I'm loving the chatter here.
You say like Usher or somebody. Smooth.
Long time listener.
Oh, no.
SGA locked him.
Oh, stop it, SGA.
SBA is on a roll right now.
He's got 22. Castle, Caruso, fakes off the hands of Cornette. Mitchell has it. SBA wants the ball back. Mitchell to the MVP. They come to defend him. He goes around him, kicks Holmgren to the basket. Shot! Timeout, 7. Spurs outscored the Thunder 37-34 in the third. Wembanyama's pass inside. Castle the finish.
And triple-double, 4 assists away.
Knocked that away. Hartenstein pushed him out of the way. McCain short on the throw.
A.J. Mitchell right now, especially with no shade in the game.
Wemby finds the line. Deep on the 3. McCain sees Wembanyama, steps back.
3. Take him off the dribble. Just throw the ball back to him.
Castle sees two. He scores. Cups the handle, got it back. Pitch Hartenstein. Joe from the corner. Over the outstretched. Two arms allowed by McCain. Castle down. McCain fires and hits. Barnes out of the corner. Sees three blue shirts. What great reactive defense both ways.
Numbers, 5-on-4.
Wemby thought about the pull, goes crossover. High arcing. No, and he tipped it in on the other side.
Presence of mind to tap it in.
Hartenstein going to go for the shovel again. The MVP awaits at the scorer's table to re-enter. Barnes out of the corner, quick on the three. Knock it down. Game.
And this is these playoffs. To maximize this coming season, we have to voluntarily divorce ourselves from the success.
Sam Presti is easily one of the best executives in team sports, period.
Thunder by two. Deep defense by Castle on McCain, who's knocked down again. Got a call last time. 3 inches taller is the Spurs guard.
Look, Reg. Look, Reg.
Pitches it out. Gotta go. Wallace knows. Caruso doesn't. Got rid of it quick. Got it on the rim. Rebound. Hartenstein in the lane. Pitch out. Wallace is big. That's great. Much
It's everything.
Wembanyama for another three. Off. Together runs as quick as anyone. McCain. They did it! Wembanyama wants it. Pitched it. Champagny. One more. Keldon Johnson. Nothing. Stein knocked down by Wemby. And this is going to be a foul on the floor. Under by 8. Caruso. Probes inside. Draws the contact. And we'll get to the line. Guys, 7:22 left. Let's think about this for a second. San Antonio won game 1 without De'Aaron Fox. Huge part of this team. They're trying to win game 2 without Dylan Harper and De'Aaron Fox. If they do that, they are in unbelievable shape for this, where they were in the Lakers series without Jalen Williams. So key players missing as we hit the crucial.
Very extra good, and that's what these guys, both teams, have figured out.
Well, for the Spurs side, you can't be naive to think that OKC can't go into San Antonio and be successful. AJ Mitchell, maybe he can get unlocked.
On the line, Tony Brothers right there.
1 and 8 tonight.
Gilgeous Alexander, snake it, take it. 3 is in. Didn't get it. Hartenstein fouls, foul. And that puts the Spurs. Fortunately, Keldon Johnson's there. Holmgren turned him away. Wembanyama, clean look. And splash.
Played what, 12 minutes in game 1? Look at this.
Loose ball foul on Wall. Castle over Holmgren. Great crash to the glass by Johnson. And one. Only 3 of 11 from the field. Shot has been off tonight. Harden. Williams Alexander around Castle. Has arm caught. Taking Hartenstein outside. Nothing going. Champagny on the swing. Twice off the 10. Right back to him. Late clock. Got a jack. Mitchell does. Hot block. Gilgeous Alexander on the attack. Steps back. Triple. No. Hartenstein got the read.
At both ends of the floor.
Gilgeous Alexander. Oh, halfway down. 9-point margin. Castle. Fine. Johnson launch. Triple down. AJ Mitchell. Over the outstretched Wemby. Hartenstein.
I'd have to be a scorer to have your value out there. You can screen, rebound.
Well, do you sit Hartenstein? The answer has been the right one so far for Oklahoma to do it. Double team with Castle to the corner. Big 3. Champagny to Vassell. Foul on Devin. He knows it. Free throws coming.
When you got going, you
would never say that.
Confident.
SGA 5 and 5 at the line. 26.
He's only taken 6 free throw attempts here in this ballgame.
It's over at 39. I said, what is going on? MVP 10.
Spurs can't have many dry trips.
Of the Thunder, Caruso, Casey Wallace.
And listen to the music saying, move, get out the way.
Call by Carl Lane. SGA will step back. Nope. Mitchell on the attack. Little stage fling. He's got a pair of timeouts. 2 minutes. Needs some deep hits. Vassell does just that. Alexander. Clock at 7. SGA gonna pull up again. Nope, Wemby.
Long way here for the Spurs.
Wemby to the basket. 5 point. Gilgeous Alexander lost pass
Offensive
block.
foul.
His 5th. Keldon Johnson right back to Castle, turns the corner. Out of the corner. Cassell for 3 again. Off the side.
That's the last thing the Thunder want to see is another one of these guards out. Already J-Dub.
Waiting. The action begins as the clock hits 10. Gilgeous Alexander on the attack. Pulls back. And hits. And to Castle. Left for Champagny. Good coverage by the Thunder. Out of the corner, the 3 is got a foul here to get the ball back. Caruso! Good night!
Huge 30 because if they lose this game going down 0-2, it would have been trouble.
Oh, Vassell